There's a few things to consider when you are calculating the profits from your online courses. And in this video, I want to show you how you can use the online course revenue calculator in order to visualize the possibilities as far as revenue and profits from your online course. You can try out the tool below. It's totally free, but before you do, I just want to walk through how this actually works and also offer a few thoughts that you may want to consider once you start using this tool. And you can calculate the profits for your online courses, your memberships, if you're selling online coaching programs, and maybe you are selling live classes as well. It doesn't really matter. The principle is the same. So let's have a look at the tool here. It starts off with the number of leads, and that's preset to 1,000 people. Basically, these are people that are interested in what you are selling. So that's the definition of a lead, a possible customer. Now, the next row represents the conversion rate, and that's set to 2%, meaning that of these 1,000 people, 2%, or as you can see down here, 20 customers, 20 people take up your offer and buys your online course. So you get a conversion of 2%, that equals 20 customers. And the next line, that represents the course price, and that's set to $500. Now, we can obviously change this. I'm going to do that in a bit, but it's preset to $500 here. That makes up a total revenue of $10,000 and a profit of $10,000 so far in this example. Now, you can see the last row here, that's for ad costs. Right now, it's set to 0, but I'm going to come back to that in a bit. So starting off with the leads here. Now, if you're brand new to the market and you do not have any following, maybe you haven't built your brand just yet, then you most of the time need to actually pay in order to get in front of the right audience. Yes, sure, you can post on your own profiles online, but those posts will not reach the correct or the right audience most of the time for your offer. So a much easier way is actually to invest a little bit in ads in order to reach the right customer. So let's say for this example, let's say that we are spending $1,000 for ads. We're reaching 1,000 people. We are converting 2% into customers, and the actual course cost $500. So we still have 20 customers. Total revenue is $10,000, but we're spending $1,000, so the profit ends up being $9,000. That's a 900% ROI, return on investment, meaning we're spending $1,000, making $9,000. Now, still, this example is not that realistic because most of the time we need to spend a little bit more. But if you're starting off, I just want to show you what's possible, because as long as you're not spending more than you're making in profits, you can scale this pretty much as much as you possibly can. But let's bring the numbers down a little bit. So let's say that you're selling your first course. It's going to be $100. And you have ad budget for maybe, let's say, $100. So, and you're reaching a cold audience, meaning they do not know who you are. So you're reaching the right people. They're interested, but they don't know who you are, so they don't know, like, or trust you. Those 3 factors you may have heard of before. So that's a cold audience. You're still reaching 1,000 people, but the conversion rate is dropping because they don't know you, they don't trust you just yet, but still you have 0.5% converting. So you get 5 customers from those 1,000 customers. And you have a course for $100 and you're spending $100. So the total revenue, 5 sales, that's $500. And the profit is $400 because you're spending $100 for ads. Still an ROI of 400%. But let's see what happens. Let's say that you're spending $500. So you can actually spend $500 here. And still make those sales, right now there's no profit. So you got revenue of $500, but there's no profit. So you can see that depending on the conversion rate, maybe you can bump this to 1%, and all of a sudden you make $500 in profit. So it's not just the actual price that dictate how much profit and how much revenue you get from your online course. It's actually the combination of the amount of reach you get to the right audience, your offer, obviously, because your offer will dictate how the conversion is playing out. So if you can get 2% converting, or maybe if you're reaching a warm audience, people that know, like, and trust you, then the conversion rate can be a lot higher, maybe 5% in conversion rate. And you still have that course for $100, but now we're starting to get a lot more in revenue, and the profit goes up as well. So I think I'm gonna stop here because I just wanted to give you this overview. Now you can try out this tool below this video, but keep in mind that it's not just the price of the course that will make up the final profit. So it's the combination of leads, conversion rate, and the price. And also you need to maybe be a little bit more aggressive with your ads, unless you're already making sales from your online courses. So now I'm gonna stop, and you can try out the tool below. Thanks for watching. Give it a try. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in another video.